Yes lads, and welcome back to the Liverpool FC26 Rebuild. I'm giving myself one season to try and transform Liverpool from their in real life struggles to Premier League titles and the Champions League. But as you can see, in the Premier League it's not all going to plan. We've got 9 games left and we're 8 points behind Man City. We've also been knocked out of the FA Cup and the Carabao Cup, but we are still in the Champions League, as you can see right there. And last time out, we did actually lose to Man City in the league, which was crucial for the Premier League title fight. But in this episode, we get into Spurs, Man City, the second leg of the Champions League round of 16, then against Brighton, Fulham, Everton, Crystal Palace, and I imagine the quarterfinals of the Champions League too, if we do get there. And then maybe even, we might end the season this episode, but we're just going to see how the Champions League goes and roll with it from there. But before we get into Spurs, I upload career mode videos mostly every other day, so if you do enjoy that, please do like and subscribe. After Liverpool, we're off to Real Madrid. Let's jump into Spurs. And this is our starting 11 for the sim against Spurs. We've got Alisson, Trent, yep, I did sign him last episode. If you want to go watch that episode, I'll leave a link in the top right now. It was a pretty controversial signing, that's for sure. But we've got Konate, Schlotterbeck, Kirkes, McAllister, Gravenberg, Wirtz on the right because I did Salah, Szoboszlai, Gakpo, and Isak up top. We should be able to beat Spurs. And we do 2-0 Kirkes and Isak. That's lovely to see. Hopefully Man City lost, but they didn't. But talking about Man City, the second leg of the Champions League round of 16, we won the first leg 5-2, but I am not simming the second leg. I cannot risk a single sim in the Champions League. Let's just get to Anfield. And here we are at home. Alisson with the tifo behind the goal. Anfield on Champions League night. Hey, maybe next season in real life Liverpool aren't in the Champions League, and that would be interesting, that's for sure. But for now, all we care about is this game. Liverpool versus Man City. Only one team can go through the quarterfinals, and it's looking a lot like us, but we cannot bottle it. Come on. But this is how we line up for this game. It's the exact same lineup that we played against Tottenham with, apart from Van Dijk is back in the team for Konate. Van Dijk started at 90 rated, but now he's 87. He's had a great fall off, but okay, it's actually very, very weird to see Trent back in that Liverpool kit, I won't lie. But this is how Man City line up. They got Donnarumma in goal, Nunes, Diaz, Stones, Gavardo, Reinders, Bernardo Silva, Rodri at cam, Doku, Foden and Haaland. I mean, that's a normal front three, but Bernardo Silva at centre mid and Rodrigo, I mean, his name is Rodrigo, but Rodri at cam, that is a very weird thing to do. Gakpo on the ball into Isak. If we can get an early goal, this would be perfect. And Isak sets us through, man. 6-2, we're through. We are through 9 goals in 10 games in the Champions League. Let's just think about how crazy that actually is from Alexander Isak. What a finesse. Donnarumma's never getting it. We're in the quarterfinals, baby. Let's go. Jeremy Doku on the ball. I am thinking about if it gets to half-time and Man City aren't winning, like today, like in the game. You know what? You know what? It's been a bit of a waste. But I am just going to sim the game. I did a massive build-up just to sim the game. But hey, I trust the team more when I'm simming it than when I'm playing with it, because I've been playing like absolute shit recently. But the rest of the Champions League are sporting. They went through, obviously PSG, Atletico Madrid, Real Madrid, Galatasaray, Arsenal, us, and then Bayern Munich. Hopefully we can face Galatasaray or Sporting. But it's not Sporting or Galatasaray. It's a much, much harder team called Bayern Munich. But before we even think about the Champions League, we must think about Brighton in the Prem. If we win this game and Man City drop some points, there is a chance we could win the Prem. And we just about beat them. McAllister, Szoboszlai and Wirtz. Please, Man City, drop some points. They didn't play. Okay. And a training injury clash just before the Champions League quarter-finals. Alisson is out of the team for, well, I'm not sure how long, because it didn't actually say. Yes, we do have Mamadashvili, who is still a very, very good goalkeeper, but he's not quite 89 rated Alisson, is he? Oh, man. And Arsenal have sacked Mikel Arteta in the game. Where even are they in the Premier League? Oh, they're not even in the top 6. You know what? They're 7th. That's fair enough. That's funny. But less thinking about Arsenal, more thinking about Bayern Munich versus Liverpool. I'm building this one up to be a big game, and that's because it's a big game. There won't be any sims in this game, that's for sure. And here we are at the Allianz Arena, one of the best looking stadiums in the world. Quarterfinals in the Champions League. Szoboszlai, Kerkez, Schlotterbeck, Wirtz. If there was ever a time to wake up Wirtz, it's in a Champions League game. Come on. And this is how Bayern Munich are lining up. They've got Neuer, Konrad Laimer, Tar, Upamecano, I imagine Davies, they've got Pavlovic, I can't remember who the other guy was, I imagine it was Kimmich, and I've absolutely bottled that. I think it was Elise Musiala, Luis Diaz, and then Harry Kane up top. I imagine that man is going to be on his game. We need to stop. Obviously Musiala, the German cam, is still, wow, but come on, we need to stop Harry Kane. And this is how we line up for this game. We've got Mamadashvili, Trent, Konate, Schlotterbeck, Kerkez, McAllister, Gravenberg, Wirtz, Szoboszlai, Gakpo, and of course, Alexander Isak up top. If there's one man that's going to win us this game, it's the Swedish one. Kerkez into Isak. That was definitely not Kerkez, that was 100% Wirtz, but I'm an idiot. Gakpo. Cody Gakpo! Oh! Florian Wirtz. What did I say before the game? If there's ever a time to show up, it's in the Champions League. 5 goals in 11 games, but most importantly, that was the goal. That was the goal to send us 1-0 up. Obviously, away goals do not count anymore, but that's still absolutely massive. Come on. Wirtz into, oh, what a little header or like block dink, whatever he did. I don't know I think it might have been Davies, but that could have and probably should have been 2-0 if Isak got on the end of that ball. But that's great defending from the Canadian. Come on, Kerkez, thank you. Gakpo into Isak. Isak into nobody. Cody Gakpo, we need a bang of a crossing to Nico Schlotterbeck. Yes! 2-0. 19 minutes left. Nico Schlotterbeck with another goal in the Champions League from a corner. He has risen above multiple people this season. He's risen above Ruben Diaz to win a header to score a goal in the Champions League. And now he's risen, okay, well, he's risen against Musiala. That's not that difficult as a centre-back. But hey, you've got to be there and you've got to put it in the back of the net. And that is exactly what he's done. Come on. Szoboszlai through to Wirtz. If we make this 3-0, I'm simming the second leg. If we make this 3-0, I'm simming the second leg. Oh, I really want to sim the second leg. Kerkez win that, thank you. Gravenberg into Szoboszlai. Szoboszlai over to McAllister. McAllister. Oh, into Wirtz, but Davies just outstrengthed him. I really wanted that 3-0, man. I really wanted it. I would have felt so comfortable simming the second leg, but I can't sim it at 2-0. I cannot. We might bottle it. Harry Kane on their team, anything can happen, but it looks like we are going to win the first leg 2-0 away from home. It's much better than I was expecting, trust me. But we now go to Anfield, where we can go to the semi-finals of the Champions League, and I believe we'll be playing either Real Madrid or Atletico Madrid. But Mamadashvili, yes, he deserves man of the match. Well done, my brother. Van Dijk will be starting this game because it will be Konate in for the second leg of the Champions League quarterfinals, but we must beat Fulham. And we do 3-0. Isak, Wirtz, and Isak. I need Man City to start dropping some points, because this is what the Premier League table looks like. And yes, we might only be 2 points behind Man City, but they have 2 games in hand. When are they going to play, man? But focusing on something bigger than the Premier League. It's the Champions League second leg of the quarter-finals. Liverpool versus Bayern Munich at Anfield. We need to see this game out. Come on. And here we are at Anfield. The Champions League top goal scorer Isak, of course he's up top, as always, but Anfield, the home of the Red Scousers. Maybe the better Scousers, because Everton are, well, you know, Everton. But who is that behind the goal as a tifo? Is that Alisson again? Why is he in an outfield kit? And he's injured on the reserves. Why is he there? But I did skip the lineups just because sometimes they truly do get a bit boring, because it takes like generally a minute just to get through the intro of the game, and sometimes I just want to skip it and get into the teams. I know it doesn't look as nice this way, like when I go through the teams, say the players, but sometimes I just have to do it this way. But we've got Mamadou, Trent, Konate, Schlotterbeck, Kirkes, Gravenberg, McAllister, Wirtz, Szoboszlai, Gakpo, Isak. That was much quicker. An early goal would set us 1 foot into the quarter. I mean, the semi-finals. We're in the quarters right now, actually. If I score a goal in the... Oh, what a shit pass. But good tackle by Kirkes. And another great tackle by Kirkes. Oh, if Isak would have turned Jonathan Tah, it probably would have been 3-0. Gravenberg. Oh, God, he's turned Jonathan Tah! 3-0. 3-0. Isak, 10 goals in 12 games in the Champions League, and I did say I was going to sim the game, but I will wait. Well, I'm not going to sim the game because I feel like I feel bad if people really want to watch me play the Champions League, and I simmed against City in the first like 15 minutes, and I can't just sim against Bayern Munich in the first 10. But I will play this game. McAllister into Isak into it's Dominic Szoboszlai, which means it's 4-0. Dominic Szoboszlai, one of my favourite players in real life. I loved him when he played for Leipzig. I even have a Leipzig shirt with him on the back. So using him now, even if it's for Liverpool, who is a team in real life I thoroughly dislike. But hey, it's Dominic Szoboszlai. You have to love him. Plus he's like the most attractive man of all time. Gakpo through to Isak. Come on. Come on. I'd love a 5-0. And I'd love a 5-0 with a finesse. Oh, it's unfortunate. It's a good save by Neuer. But I've been thinking that there's a real chance we can win the Champions League this season. Premier League, not so much. But Champions League, hey, if Atletico Madrid knock out Real Madrid and we play Atletico Madrid, then the other semi-final will probably be Arsenal versus PSG, because Arsenal have Galatasaray or Sporting, and then obviously PSG have, well, either Galatasaray or Sporting. So, and look, if Arsenal beat PSG, I can beat Arsenal in the Champions League final. If PSG beat Arsenal, I can beat PSG in the Champions League final. I just have to hope that we don't play Real Madrid in the semi-final, because they're a pretty good team. Because, well, they've got Mbappe and Vinicius Jr. Cody Gakpo! Cody Gakpo. 8 goals in 12 games in the Champions League, and that is one of his finest. He's cut in, and he's finessed it. Look at this. Neuer, no chance. Oh, that just makes me want to come. Oh, Szoboszlai through to Gakpo. Come on. Gakpo into Isak. Turns. Oh, that was naughty. That was naughty, Isak. That was very, very naughty. But 11 goals in 12 games for the Swede. I'd love to see the replay. Oh, really, really would. Because I'd love to see how Isak turned Jonathan Tah like he didn't exist. But, hey, I'll look at the centre circle. That looks cool as well, I guess. Oh, Kimmich has a good run. I cannot be getting any red cards in the Champions League. I've been spun by Harry Kane, and Mamadou made another save. He's been absolutely immense since he's coming for Alisson. Maybe I should have started him the whole season. Maybe we're winning the Prem right now. But Florian Wirtz has the chance to make it 7-0. Good save. What a save by Manuel Neuer. What a save by the man who's retiring at the end of the season in the game. But hey, they're not going to have a chance to win the Champions League this season because they are knocked out. Goodbye, Bayern Munich. Goodbye. But we go through to the semi-finals of the Champions League. Let's go, baby. And Gakpo gets man of the match. I was going to say Isak should, but hey, Gakpo also did pretty well. That goal was hot. And it looks like Real Madrid will be facing us in the Champions League semi-finals. Oh man. The things I would do to see Galatasaray and Sporting go through. Because then all we need to do is beat Real Madrid and then we're in the final against one of them. But hey, the other semi-final will most likely be Arsenal versus PSG. Let's not get ahead of ourselves here. But before we get into Real Madrid, we must get into the 33rd match of the Premier League season. And it's against Everton. I will be simming it though. And this will be the starting 11. It's our strongest starting 11, including Van Dijk, even though he's sadly not 90 rated anymore, but we should still beat Everton. And we do 3-0. Isak, and Isak, but sadly Szoboszlai did get a red. And we're top? Oh, it's probably because we haven't, because Man City have 2 games in hand. They did lose against Chelsea though, so that is pretty damn big actually. And I just saw the Man City lost against Arsenal as well. They're only 1 point ahead of us. Oh my god, they're only... Oh wow, this this title fight is going down to the wire. We've got 3 teams in it with 5 games left. Oh man. Ooh, I'm going to play Ekitike on the left and Gakpo at central cam. It's going to be a risky one. But Szoboszlai... Oh, Alisson's back. Mamardashvili's been doing very well, but I'm putting Alisson in for this game. We could lose, and it's all my fault. And we win 3-1. Kirkez, Virgil van Dijk, and Gakpo. Come on. Come on. Let's go. Looking at the Premier League, we are only 1 point behind second, but 2 points behind first. This is going down to the wire, and we've only got 4 games left. But before facing Man United in the Premier League, we must face the first leg of Real Madrid versus Liverpool. Champions League semi-final. It doesn't get much more stressful than this. But we must go to the Bernabeu. Let's go. The Bernabeu. Real Madrid versus Liverpool. It always brings out a banger. There's no Sergio Ramos to try and break Salah's, shoulder. But hey, there's no Salah either because I sold him. But what a stadium. What a football club we are coming up against. The best team in the history of football. Literally. I'm not joking. They are the best team ever. And this is how Real Madrid line up. They got Courtois, Frimpong, Militao, Rudiger, whoever that was at left back, Camavinga. They got Bellingham at cam, Vinny Jr. and Mbappe up top. And this is how we line up. We've got Alisson back in goal. We've got Trent, Konate, Schlotterbeck, Kirkes, McAllister, Gravenberg, Wirtz at the right, Szoboszlai in the middle, Gakpo on the left, and the Champions League top goal scorer, Isak, up top. If there's ever a team to humble me in the Champions League, it's Real Madrid. But if we can beat Real Madrid, we can beat anyone. Oh, Vinny. That sounded like I was moaning his name, but he might just be the guy. He might just be him. Vinny Jr. makes it 1-0 to Real Madrid in the Champions League semi-finals. Our defending's got to be better than that, but we've also got to be attacking much better than we are. Truly going to be the end of me. Oh, what a tackle against Mbappe from Kirkes. That's how you make a mark on a man. You're fucking two-footing. Okay, we can two-foot people all we fucking want, but if we misplace our passes and let Vinny Jr. run through on us, we're going to lose the game. We can make as many good tackles as we want, but hey, if we're going to fucking pass the ball like we're not even born yet, or, I don't even know. Oh, Florian Wirtz is by himself on this side, please. Ref penalty! Come on! Finally, Rudiger makes a foul. A lapse of judgment by the German gives us a penalty. That's 100% a penalty as well. Oh, I've literally just took off Isak. McAllister is not our best penalty taker. It's Dominic Szoboszlai versus Courtois. Come on! 1-1. Crucial times in this fucking football club. Szoboszlai makes it 1-1. I think it was like the 68th minute or 76th, something like that. 66. Oh, it's almost the number. Oh, Gakpo. It's our last chance. Oh, oh, the passing in this game is so shit, man. So bad. So bad. I've never played a fucking FIFA game with worse passing than this shit, man. Genuinely, I'm not even joking. And look at them playing passes like they're fucking prime Barcelona. Look at that, man. I'd love for one of my players to fucking do that, huh? Absolutely shit. Oh, just fuck off. Just end the game, ref. It's been 4 minutes added on. Jesus Christ. I don't Real Madrid pay the fucking refs, but I didn't think it was this bad. Oh, we go to Anfield. Fucking 1-1. Game is shit. But now we get into Man United in the Premier League, but I will be simming this. And this is a starting 11. It's our strongest starting 11. Hey, if we lose to Man United, I don't really care. But we don't. Isaac Gakpo and Isaac. Oh, Man City. Please, Everton. Everton. I never thought I'd say this in my life while managing Liverpool, but Everton. Please win the game. Please. Did they win? Oh, they did. Wait, did they? Yeah. I don't know what they did actually. I can't remember. But enough thinking about Everton and Man City. We must think about Real Madrid. Arsenal did beat what's their team? PSG 2-0 in the other semi-final. So it looks like if we are to beat Real Madrid, we will be going against Arsenal in the Champions League final. And here we are at Anfield. Slot manager of the month, but that doesn't matter right now. That's in the Premier League. We are in the Champions League. I think that's Alisson behind the goal for Tifo once again in an outfield players kit, which doesn't make any sense. And I actually think I might have accidentally put Mamardashvili in goal, but he's still a great goalkeeper. But ooh, this could be the last game in the Champions League we play this season, because Real Madrid are one hell of a team, and man, we didn't play well last game. But I did skip the team lineups, and it does look like Mamardashvili is in the team. We got Trent, Konate, Schlotterbeck, Kirkes, Gravenberg, McAllister, Wirtz, Boschlo, Gakpo, and Isaac, who played terribly in the first leg. He needs to do better in the second leg. But they've got Courtois, Frimpong, Militao, Rudiger, Carreras, Grimaldes. They've got Valverde, Camavinga, Bellingham, Mbappe, and Vinny Jr. Both teams are the exact same as the first leg. Oh, Mbappe's through. Oh, what a tackle by Konate. That's exactly why I've started him instead of, what's his name, Virgil van Dijk. Oh, Bruno Guimaraes. Oh, it's Camavinga. Camavinga, what a tackle by Gravenberg. It's nice to see that our team wants to defend for their lives, but we also need to attack as well. Cody! Oh, good save by Courtois. But, ooh, Gakpo almost doing what he does best. Finesse it into that top corner. That's a poor corner. That's a very poor corner, actually. Very poor. I kind of wish it wasn't Wirtz on it. Oh, Mbappe through to Frimpong. Oh, he's just nutmegged me. Frimpong has just nutmegged me. Camavinga. Oh, Real Madrid are looking very good. Yeah. That is exactly what I was imagining to happen when Mbappe gets on the ball. And it's 2-1 on aggregate. 2-1 on aggregate. Not good. Florian Wirtz. Oh my god. I want to uninstall this game, because the passing in this game is so bad. I've never played a game that's worse than passing in this. Passing in Rocket League's better than fucking this. Oh. There we go, season's over, Champions League is gone. Champions League's gone. Valverde makes it 3-1 on aggregate, and yep. There we go. Champions League hopes are over because I can't pass in this shit game. Oh, well done, Kirkes. You know what? I've lost the care. I've lost every single shit to give, so I'll just sim the rest of the season and get to Real Madrid, because this game is awful. And we do get into Chelsea in the next game of the Premier League. But like I said, I will be simming it. Should I be simming it? Absolutely not. Because they are 1 point ahead of us, and we are 5 points behind Man City, but I've had enough of playing this game. I need a fucking break, because the passing in this game is awful. And we lose, so yeah. So the Premier League season is over as well, which, hey, that is fine by me. So we are going to go this season without winning a single trophy unless both Chelsea and Man City lose their next two games, which they're just not going to do that. We do beat Villa, McAllister and Isak, but I imagine it does not mean anything because they're probably too far ahead of us, and I am correct. Man City win the Prem, so we have rebuilt Liverpool, but failed. So here we go for the last game in this career mode. I tried my best to rebuild Liverpool, but the game was against me and the team was against me. We win our last game of the season 3-2, Isak, Gakpo and Gravenberg. And of course Man City lose their last game of the season, so the Premier League looks a lot closer than it actually was. We got knocked out in the FA Cup. I actually don't know where we got knocked out. Okay, I will not know because it didn't tell me. We got knocked out against Chelsea in the quarterfinals of the Carabao Cup in the FA Cup. I believe this is the FA Cup. Yes, we got knocked out against it was Huddersfield, which is incredibly embarrassing. But in the Champions League, well, you know what happened in the Champions League. We got knocked out against Real Madrid. But hey, not all went to shit because we won the Community Shield. But hey, player of the season, is it going to be Isak? I can imagine it probably will be. And it's Haaland. But thank you all so much for watching this last episode of the Liverpool rebuild. Yes, I might have failed, but I did do something in the game that Liverpool didn't do in real life, and that was win the Community Shield. So I guess in a way, I made them better. And even though I did kind of fail the rebuild, I still had a lot of fun. Yes, I was raging a lot of the time, but that wasn't at the career mode. That was at the game. Because honestly, this game has went to shit. That's why I've been simming so many games, because I trust the simming more than the playing. Because Legendary, it's so much more difficult now. I'm genuinely thinking about changing to World Class, but I can't do that. I can't regress as a man, because then I'm not a man. But thank you all so much. I hope you did enjoy it, and maybe even more than I enjoyed it. But I'll see you all in the next one when we get into Real Madrid. I'm sure that will go at least a little bit better than this one. But thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time.